Okay, I'm back. Hopefully, I have a better stream than yesterday. I had one draw and then three losses yesterday. I did set a new personal best on chess.com puzzles, so that was good, but it'd be nice to get my game rating up. Okay, so I have a pairing here against a 2095 against the D4. Excuse me. So we have an IMSO. My goal is to play quicker. Hello, Nishu again. You are fast. I have been streaming for 40 seconds and you have already joined. Although you did that yesterday and then you left right away. Okay, you could play h6 first, but I like to get everything sorted with bishop b7. And this is the Duchamp line, which is probably my favorite line against d4. Yeah. I don't know if there's a difference of taking with the bishop first. There is a slight difference, yeah. But both are fine. So yeah, rook c1 is pretty normal. I think I just go d6 here. And then proceed normally. Yeah, I don't think it's good to take on c3. Yeah, I think I would just play knight d7. Although I'm not 100% sure. I think that's right. But yeah, if bishop e4, okay. I think I just go bishop a5. Because he's not hurting me here. And plus, if I take... Well, yeah, I think I just go bishop a5. But then again, then he castles? I'm going to go bishop a5 here. I think. Hang on. Bishop a5 castles. Because then he's threatening knight e4. Bishop a5 bishop a5 castles. Yeah, maybe not bishop a5 because castles and then he's threatening to take on e4. Like bishop e4, and so maybe it's time to take on c3 with the bishop. Okay. And okay. So do we want knight df6 or f5? I also have to watch out for c5. Although here I could go dc and I think I'm fine. Yeah, okay, I'm starting to get a little bit low on the clock. I'm thinking f5 because my knight is happy where it is. I'm going to try f5. That's pretty thematic in these positions. So if castles, possibly h5. Yeah, he goes here. So c5, I think I go dc. Yeah, that just seemed like a mistake. Oh, I forgot about e3. However, yeah, I've seen this type of thing before. Sometimes you can allow this, but here I don't think I can. I don't think it's good to allow it. I forgot about this. Oh, I've seen this position, very similar position before. Yeah, bishop, possibly bishop d5. I think this is what I have in this type of position. And then I threaten to follow up with e5. And why not e5 right away? Well, possibly I could play e5 right away as well. But I seem to recall that this is the move I had. I've only ever had this position once before. And if he plays c4, I think I just go back and I could also just ignore it and play like queen f6. Oh, I could do that. That's tempting. That is tempting too. Maybe I'll actually do that. Although I'm not sure if bishop c4 would be a thing. Yeah, maybe not. Okay, I'll go with my instinct. I don't want to burn more time on that than I did. Crap. I forgot that he can take here, but then I can take... Okay, let's just go back. I don't have time at this point. Yeah, so I can take his bishop. But then he's got this intermezzo. And then he'll be up a pawn. But I'm going to lose a pawn either, so I have to go knight d6, I guess. And then he hits me with c5 again. Hello, popes. I can't read your text. It's cut off on my software. Yeah, so, but knight d5, but he follows up here after. I guess if he takes my knight, I could take with the pawn. Okay, I'll try that. Unsure about this. The 8-bit set. I see it now. No, I have trouble with the normal set. Yeah, so here I was going to take with the pawn. And I am in major time trouble, as per usual. Okay. Yeah, I think that was a necessary evil, what I had to do. So maybe queen e7, maybe queen f6, actually. No, sorry, queen e7. Yeah, let's play that and not think more, because I'm already in major time trouble. So my pawn structure is pretty shattered, but it's also kind of dynamic of a position. And I am falling apart here. I might have e5. E5 and hope for the best. Yeah, this is not going well. Yeah, the bishop d5 move I made was more out of memory than it was logic, so that's probably where I went a bit wrong. And then just playing slow in general. Okay, so if he goes DE, how do I want to recapture? I might take with the pawn because my D pawn, it's hard because my D pawn is a backwards pawn. It can be very vulnerable to attack. If I take with the knight, then I don't have any double pawns, but I think I might actually just go for the double Isolantes. And then I'm also, okay, he closes it down. So I've got knight c5, which I think I'm going to play. How can you not play that? So if he castles here, Okay, my bishop sucks, but if he castles, maybe even just h5, something like this, suddenly we have a position. Yeah, I'm just going to go h5 because I have no time. Yeah, and do I want g5? Let's go after the hook. I think that's the move. g4, I mean. Oh, shit. I forgot about that. Crap, I'm dumb. Yeah, I just wasted that opportunity. So that's shut down. Yeah, that was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. I can't believe I did that. Okay, let's... Okay, I guess I'll go king here. I don't like cutting off my queen, but I'm a little scared to go on the F file. Yeah. Okay, coming with the rook. Probably take with the rook. Keep this as a backwards pawn. I'll pre-move it even. Oh, I got a fork now. Okay. Forky fork, but 2 minutes on the clock. And this isn't a great exchange even because the position is closed. This knight was so great. It was so powerful. Oh, and this is under attack now, which I guess I need to defend. I can also take here. I might do that instead. Okay, that solves this problem. I'm in at 47 though. I'm winning, as I often am, but I'm in major time trouble, as I often am. So he'll move the queen somewhere. Maybe here, probably. Queen d2. But then, okay. Yeah, let's just get off of... Actually, I didn't need to move it. I didn't need to move it, so that probably was not accurate. And let's just double up. Maybe I should have played a5. That's okay. He can go after this if he wants. And then his bishop out of the game. I like that. I've got no time. Holy moly. My time management. Okay, but I'm threatening. Or what would be better? Let's go here. And then bishop a6. So if rook a1, I don't know. Okay, we're going to make a move. Oh, there's a check. I blundered. I just didn't have time. I did not have time to... Yeah, I saw it as soon as I played it. Just did not have time. I just played too slow. God damn. 90% of my losses from playing too slow. Here now. Everything's falling apart. Oh, and I missed this. Yeah, and everything just crumbles. Yeah, it sucks. Man, just play too slow. Every single game decided by the clock. Frustrating, man. Hello, Dave Riddle. This was 10-0. I'm going to resign in a couple moves, but might as well play a few more moves, just hoping for a miracle, right? But I gotta play faster. But it was part of it was oh, he moved. I didn't hear him. I didn't hear him move. Part of it is that it was he just goes check first. Yeah, I'm going to resign here. Yeah, terrible game. Okay, I'm just going to jump into another one. No need to analyze it. I was completely winning. I just played too slow. I'm old and slow. I lost like 50 games in a row, nearly. Mostly all from time. Okay, we have a 2200. Yeah, just gotta play quick. Don't think about the moves. Quality doesn't matter. The clock is the only thing that matters. Oh, so this is I've recently built something around this. Yeah, so okay. Let's see how deep in theory we go here. Yeah, so e6, we keep this knight on d5. And I play knight c6. And if he, I think the queen tucks back. Yeah, so I think we go b5. Gambiting the b5 pawn, allowing bishop b5. And if I remember correctly, is that premature? Because I think we follow up with a5. No, I think that might be when the queen goes to d3. b5, bishop, b5. And then a5. No, I might be jumping the gun here. It might be queen c7 first. Oh god, I can't remember because like we attack this first. How come I can't remember? And I'm wasting my time again. I also know f5 is the thing, but I'm forgetting my move order completely. It might even just be f5 immediately here. And bishop. Okay. It might be f5 immediately. I don't want to waste more time on it. I can't believe I forgot this. I was looking at this maybe 2 weeks ago. Okay, so now b5. Yeah, okay. So I did remember right. And now I think we go b5, and if queen b5, then a5, and then we threaten bishop a6 amongst other things. So I think I'm going to go for that. I don't think we go queen b6 yet. It's possible it is queen b6. But I mean, we can't take it immediately. But then how does he... Once he moves the... It's either queen b6 or b5. Queen b6, because how does he develop here? Queen, right? Because once he moves here, I can grab on d5. Wait, no, I can't. What am I talking about? Okay, I'm gonna go b5, but I do recall that we're supposed to go after this pawn too. That's why I thought queen c7. So he immediately plays a3. Doesn't even have to think about it. Doesn't go for the pawn. I'm not sure what a3 does. I know that sometimes we can take use of the b4 square, but I don't think yet. So it might be... Oh, I see. Because and also we can't play b... Oh, so b4 is a move from us too, I remember. I think a5 now. Insisting upon b4. Now that did, again, I'm getting into time trouble already, but I really had to rack my brain on this. So he goes for it now. So now I think I can go queen c7. Yeah, I don't think I do that earlier. So I either play it now or I play bishop a6. I'm not sure which I should do. Maybe queen c7. I don't know if this is a move. It might be, and that might be why he played a3, because now I can't play knight b4 there. Yeah, so it's either queen c7 or bishop a6. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Bishop a6. He has queen's almost trapped, right? I mean, he's got two squares. Oh, I don't know. Queen c7 or bishop a6. How did he defend the pawn though? I'm gonna go queen c7. Yeah, he might have. C4 might be the antidote to this move here. Although c4, I might still have bishop a6. Yeah, so now I go bishop a6 again. Oh, but then you got c4. So how come this guy knows everything? Okay. Well, I do think I'm going to play bishop a6. And so I'm assuming c4 because he seems to know exactly what he's doing. At least one of us does. And yeah, I guess I return. Actually, I remember because I'm threatening queen c1, so I might be able to move this knight somewhere. But maybe that's why he played a3. Wow, this guy sees everything. Actually, this isn't a real threat. So maybe I can take my time. Bishop e7 or even rook c8. Okay, I got to play a little quicker. So yeah, bishop e7. So I am down a pawn because I gambited the b5 pawn. Way down on the clock too. Gonna check the viewers up. Nobody in the chat. A lot of quick joiners and quick leavers. Three people did that so far. That's okay. I'm fine streaming alone. I mean, I'm used to that. I've been doing that for like 6 years. Okay, so for the first time, he's thinking. So let's think on his time. So if g3, I don't know. I guess I castle. Okay, b3. So what does that change? Oh, David's still here. That's surprising. Okay, so b3, I'm not sure what b3 accomplishes other than defends his c4 pawn. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't overanalyze that. Hopefully I'm not missing something super obvious, but I am just going to castle. Because I don't know what that did. I guess maybe he just wants to play bishop b2. That's the only thing I can think of. Otherwise, I don't understand the point of b3. Yeah, so bishop b2. So he wants to move his queen. Oh, okay, that's why. He wanted to move his queen so that, yeah, this is defended. I can now hit his queen. It doesn't really do anything, though. He can just like attack it this way. It also, yeah, now the other thing is, yeah, okay. I'm going to play rook b8. I don't have time, so let's just play rook b8. Hit the b3 square. He moves the queen, so now this is a threat once again. I guess we will move the knight, and I guess I will move it to that square just because. So I am down a pawn. I need to prove the virtues of that gambit. His bishop can't move though, because now I am threatening to take on g2. So maybe just go g3, tempo move. But then I go knight to g6, and I'm once again hitting e5. Yeah, I could even just do that immediately, because I am going to get kicked out. So let's just do that proactively. And it looks like I might get e5 again. So that's good. Maybe he'll castle queenside or just play rook d1. But I do think I'm going to take e5 next move. And with which knight? Hello, Humberto. You know, I'm always slow. I'm the world's slowest chess player. Okay. Yeah, so I guess he did find a way to defend it. And he's threatening mate, if I'm not careful. And so suddenly things look bad for me again. Yeah. This is going to be hard. Yeah, I don't know. This guy had an answer for everything. I'm kind of screwed. I don't have any ideas. If I'd like to, okay, I have, no, that's too crazy. I've got no, I mean, I know I'm just ticking my clock, but I've got no plans here. Okay, I guess try to improve this rook, because it's not fantastic on f8. We'll put it here, try to scare him somehow. Okay, so I'm gonna jump in here. Now I'm forking these two squares. Again, I'm down to 2.5 minutes once again in major time trouble. Okay. So okay, this is probably not the best idea, but I'm going to reroute the queen over to the king side and try for something there. Okay. He says no. I'm going to go back and hit the e5 pawn. He will just defend it with a rook, but I don't know. I got to make a move. I can't sit here thinking all day. Yeah, so he goes back there. I guess I could. No, why should I don't want to open that up. This bishop is so useless. Okay. Queen bishop. I don't know. A minute 45. Well, geez, this guy. Why is this guy so good? It's not he's good. I'm just bad. Yeah, frustrating. This is one of my worst dry spells in a while. Or ever. One of the worst I've ever had. He's got a lot of pieces that are very close to being overloaded. Okay, I'm just gonna push this and hope that I've created a weakness. But I'm already gonna flag at this point. Yeah, he has no fear. Okay, try for something. Yeah, I'm already gonna flag. Like he could drop 4 minutes on his next move and he'll still have twice as much time as I do. Might as well pre-move. Just trade because I don't have time to think. Okay, I guess he has to decide which piece he wants to recapture with. Okay, let's come back. Whoops, no, I guess, oh yeah, we have to take this. Oh, and then I lose this. Yeah, that's game over. Okay, I'm gonna go straight to the engine on that one. Wow, so he knew the theory inside and out on that. Yeah, frustrating though, to just lose game after game after game after game after game after game. I don't get a single win anywhere. Yeah, normally I will analyze without the engine first, but I think I played it right. I had to rack my brain a little bit in the opening, and then I just ran into time trouble, as I do every single game. I can't remember the last time I was ahead on the clock. Yeah, so this, yeah, is, yeah. So even the F5 move, it took me a while to remember. It took me 1 minute, a minute and 20 seconds, just remember F5, but it was the right move. So it was B5. Now, I guess A3 is not part of any theory. But it wasn't terrible for white. A5 was good too, but at this point I've already spent 3 minutes. Excuse me, I already spent 3 minutes on the clock. And queen, yeah, so I played perfectly up to now, like pitch perfect, and it's -1. Yeah, I still played engine perfect up to this point, but bishop e7 wasn't. I guess best was knight b6. Simply attacking c4, and if he plays something like b3, we can undermine it with a4. Okay, but my move was okay. But knight b6 was better. But I'm already down to 5 minutes at this point. How can I compete with that? You know, it's already kind of a lost cause. He's got twice as much time as I do. So it's just too hard to play from there. And I played fine here, and then this was a mistake, the a4, but at this point I only had 1 minute and 43 seconds, 46 seconds. So, as per usual, time just got the better of me. I just can't play quick. I'm just too slow. Okay, here's another game. Opponent's from India, new account, newish account. He's got 260 games. So, anyways, we have a Roy Lopez. Okay, we have the like a closed Roy. And so this is all pretty standard fare. I don't know if I want knight c3 or knight bd7. I'm leaning towards knight bd7, but there might be... knight bd2. I'm slightly worried about bishop f8, and then I have to play bishop c2, and then there's knight b4. Yeah, knight bd2, bishop f8. I could play a3, but yeah, then I go bishop c2, knight b4. I don't like that. So how do I deal with that? Oh, somebody did a thing. I could play a3, maybe a4. I'm going to try a4. It also could just be knight c3 here, but okay, I'm going to play a4. It's probably not right. But if he pushes the pawn, then I don't have to worry about knight b4. I wonder if I can take, and then if rook takes, I have bishop c4. Possibly. I don't know. I'm going to take, though, and then I think bishop c4. Okay, so that's fine with me. Now I can go knight bd2 again. So now I have to catch up on the clock that I spent working on that. Yeah, I think I'll just complete the transfer. Whoops. I forgot that this needs to be defended, so I have to play bishop c2. Oh, crap. But now I've got bishop b1. Okay, so now that's not so bad. Yeah, so now I've got bishop c1 or bishop b1. Yeah. Okay. That took a lot of problem solving. I'm not I don't like that for me so much. b3? Might have played b3 just to thwart this and hope it works, because I don't want to dedicate more time to that. So stopping c4. Yeah, he's putting the pressure on. I guess d5. I'd rather not, but I will. Oh wait, hang on. d5. Then he just. No, yeah. Okay, d5. Not the prettiest picture. Down 2 minutes on the clock. I'm going to check the viewers in the chat. Nobody in the chat. Or maybe I can refresh it. Can I refresh this one? Oh, that just broke things. Oh, crap. Yeah, no, okay, there it worked. But yeah, nobody's in the chat. If there is anybody in the chat, it's not showing there as anybody in the chat for me. Could be a software delay. Oh, Dave's still here. Yeah, I don't know why he's doing that. Favorite opening as which color? I don't really have a specific favorite. He might want to. Oh, he just wants to get into here. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. Maybe Bishop B2, but even then, I'm not sure. But that still might be a decent square. So yeah, let's go Bishop B2. And then I'd like to complete this transfer at some point. But it feels like I'm very fragile here. Like this can all come crumbling down very quickly. It'd be amazing if I lost another game, because that would just, the losing streak would be unreal. Okay. So I think I'm just going to complete this transfer. Let's not waste more time on it. Get the pieces transferred over to the king side. He wants to double up. Wow. Okay, well, at least we're protecting e4 once again. If he does double up. And then maybe I'll play bishop c3, threatening to take the knight. And he can go knight a6, but that's not the greatest square. Okay, he wants to trade off this bishop, maybe because of what I just said even. Let me proceed with that idea. Oh, he might just insist anyways, because then I can't take. I'd have to trade bishops. Yeah, that's a pretty good plan actually for him, because his bishop wasn't good. I think I have to trade there. Oh. Oh, he didn't. I've got bishop a6, a5, which doesn't do anything. I could tuck it back. No, I might bring the queen here. That doesn't really do anything either. Can my knights infiltrate? Even knight f5 potentially? Not quite yet. Knight h4. There's almost tactics there. Very close to being tactics. Okay, for now, I'm just going to go queen d2. Get it off the back rank. Yeah, he doubles up. Okay, I might bring this back and then threaten bishop c3. But then how bad do I want to trade those? Not super bad. What if I run the h-pawn? What does that do? It does something. I might run this. There we go, h4. Down 2 minutes on the clock. Oh, sorry. I didn't hear him make the move. Suddenly I saw the pawn on b4. It terrified me. I thought I dropped the bishop, but he just made that move right now. Yeah, I don't think b4 is particularly good for him. I guess he was scared of bishop a5, but I wasn't going to do that. So this knight these two pieces suck for black. He might play knight knight e5 here. And what would I do? Would I take? I might take because then I have a fork. So I don't think that works for him. Yeah, so he gets off of that fork. He's got some plan here, because that's why he did those last two moves. Yeah, I'm thinking about h5 and then bringing the knight. So I think we have an attack brewing. I really liked my h4 bravery. h4, h5. So if you play g5, knight f5. Well, okay, so he's just going to let me take that, eh? I could leave the tension. He just played knight c7. Is this a thing? Not really. I could go here and then take and then push here as a threat. Yeah, I might do that. I'm going to do this. Hopefully that's okay. Yeah, because I'm threatening, I think, hg, fg, e5. Yeah. Although then he could just move. No, I think that's a real threat. If he defends it with something like rook g7, I think e6 is strong. I think. Yeah, so we're definitely attacking. That's not a question. Yeah, oh, that's a good move. Yeah. And then knight f4. Okay, I think I'm going to take here. Yeah, that was a good move. I didn't see that. Back rank issues. What was his move before that? Yeah, so here I've got the Zwischenzug. So we get the pawn back, and then I might take on e6 or d6. Yeah, I still have back rank concerns. Yeah. Oh, crap, I can't take there. Whoops. I guess we tuck into here. Yeah, 2.5 minutes. Yeah, I didn't see that, unfortunately, that last move. Oh, I had a good attack. This is not looking fantastic for me. Still super dynamic, though. And unfortunately, e5 isn't a threat anymore because his rook defends everything on the 7th rank. Yeah, this is anybody's game here, I think. Hopefully I'm not just crushed. But I am crushed on the clock, as per usual. That's a given. Bishop g7. I've got knight f5. I could trade first and then knight f5. I might do that because I kind of like my queen where it is. Plus, this is a tempo move. Oh, I can't do that. Oh, now I can. But if he had taken this rook, I couldn't because there's this rook g2 threat. So, yeah, here I'll give the... Oh, yeah, I'm okay. Sorry. I'm scaring myself, but this is okay. My rook's defended. Yeah, I think he should have played rook g7 because then I couldn't play knight f5 because of rook g2 or knight g2. Okay, so let's say he goes king h7. I then have this fork, which is probably what I would play. But then he's got bishop, or he maybe even immediately. No, I guess I can just take. Actually, I'm not sure about that. Well, right now he's in check. Yeah, I was just looking at this. That might be a move. Yeah, that might be, but I think I have to take. But yeah, and then I have to trade rooks here. Although this check also looks very interesting. I might do that first. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Not sure if I should do that first. Check. I'm gonna go check first. See how he responds to that. Oh, I thought I had queen h7. I forgot about this. Okay, that was a blunder. Oh crap. Okay, well we take here and then we take on f3. He gets his check and then there's this other check. So I screwed myself by doing that. Oh, I've got this check. Could that be a thing? He just runs back. No, no. It's worth trying because if he goes here, I've got rook h7, which doesn't do anything. Then he just goes here. But then I might get like a Steinitz von Bartheleben position. But yeah, probably he just goes to g8. Yeah, this was an interesting game though. I don't mind losing this one. And I've got this check now. I'm gonna go for that actually. Whoops. Okay. 33 seconds. He gets the b2 bishop, but his king would be weak. Yeah, this was a wild game. Holy moly, super dynamic. Anybody's game here. Here. No, that would be dumb. I don't know. I think he has to. I don't know. This looks pretty good for white. He might have to trade the queens and hope to flag me. He's got an extra pawn. Yeah, that might be his best option. Yeah, that's probably what he should do. Bishop, queen d5. Yeah, because I got such low time. And he can create a breakthrough here. Yeah, so queen d5. Yeah, bd, protect this one, or even. Yeah, let's protect it. Just be safe, and then we'll move this. I'm gonna flag as usual. Go after this pawn. Can I pre-move? Yeah, we will make that trade. Yeah, oh, it's got this one. Okay, let's go after this pawn. Yeah, I'll pre-move that, and then I'm hitting this one. Okay, 21 seconds. Don't blunder the rook. Don't blunder the rook. Can pre-move this. Okay, bring in this one here. Just stay on the dark squares. I might, because of my time, I'm actually going to do this. Safety net. Because I'll be happy with a draw here. Oh, I should have taken with the king. That was a mistake. Well, I have no time. Yeah, I don't have time. Okay. I'm happy with the draw. If I had 10 more seconds, I can win that, but I didn't. That was a wild game. That was stressful from beginning to end. Oh. But yeah, still haven't won a game in like 10 years. I'm not going to analyze that one yet. I am going to just jump into another game. Normally I analyze my games after I play them, but not this time. Okay, so we're white again against a 2168 from Singapore. Sicilian. I'm going to try to play quicker because I need that time. I need that time at the end of the games. Ooh, this is not so common. I forget the name of this. I think I just go back to B3. There also might be a sharp line where you play bishop E3 and allow queen B2. There might be some line like that, but I don't want to try to remember that now. So yeah, I'm just going to go back to B3. And then either C4 or knight C3. I think I am going to play C4 here. Get the Maroczy bind. I'm not sure about if that's right or not, but. And I'm a little bit hesitant about this because then there's queen B4. But I guess I could just play A3. Can I do that? Okay, maybe that's okay. Yeah, queen B4. I have A3. Yeah, then there's this. Yeah, this is all going to take lots of time from me. So I could just play bishop D3 and get it over with. Get this crap over with. Because I don't want to calculate. And if he goes 95, I'll just go back to B1. And if bishop B4, I can just castle. Okay, yeah. So this is kind of a tricky opening. But I'm just going to castle now. I don't want to deal with that. I already burned a minute on the clock from his trickery. I can play bishop E3 now. Just developing the bishop. I think he can go back to C7 probably. And then we just play a game. Maybe king H1, F4. Maybe rook E1. Maybe rook C1. Maybe C4. C4, there's D5. Yeah, I might go king H1 here. Kind of weird. Gotta watch out for this. I guess I can tuck back to bishop E2. Should be okay. No, then this is under fire. Crap. So maybe I will play F4. Because I don't want... Yeah, that could be annoying. So I'm going to play F4 and then I'll play king H1. So change the move order. Going to check the chat. See two people in the chat. I see Andy C. Oh, hello. Hello, Andy. Yeah. Okay, he castled. I'm down a minute on the clock. Yeah, so I could play king H1 to be safe. Might not hurt. So let's play king H1. Maybe a little bit too prophylactic, but I don't know the opening very well, so let's do that. And rook C1, just to give him a little scare. Just scare him a little. Line up the rook with the queen. And the knight here on B3 isn't fantastic, so I might do something about that. Yeah, okay, he tucks back. Whoops. So reroute the knight to F3. Why not? Seems decent. Is d5 a problem? I don't know. It seems like it's decent. Yeah, I'm gonna reroute this knight. It's awkward on b3. So put it on f3. Seems a little bit better there. Okay, bishop b7. This is a little weak. Maybe queen b3. What's he going to do about queen b3? I'm going to play it. I want to see what he does. It's a simple solution. I'm just hitting it again. What's he going to do about it? What's he going to do? Oh, that's what. But he had to retreat. Okay. f5? f5 seems decent. I think I might play f5. Boom. Putting the pressure on our opponent now. Still down a minute on the clock. So I have to catch up on the clock a bit, but putting the fight to black. So I guess I'll pre-move the recapture. If he pushes e5, well then we have knight d5. Kind of an automatic move there. If he ignores it, probably ignoring it is good for black. I'm not so quick to want to take on e6. Yeah, so he does ignore it. His bishop will be almost overloaded soon, though. I also have g5 now. And this is weak too. So I could take in the knight g5. That's the ticket. Take knight g5. Now we're talking. He might have a solution for this, but I'll let him figure it out. And I also got c5 threats. No, maybe not quite yet, but yeah, knight g5. And now I'm threatening e5. Okay, maybe I was too excited about knight g5. He might just play h6. But I don't know. It seems like a good move. We got the f7 square. Like knight f7 doesn't really do much. So, okay. Takes is forced. And then I win this. No, I don't win that. But it seems like there's something good here. Maybe not. This isn't a good bishop, so I could let him have it. Yeah, he was scared of e5. That's why I did this. Yeah, this is my good bishop, so maybe I shouldn't part with it. But I like how this is a forcing move. Yeah, I might just bring the queen back to d1. Takes. Then he gets knight e5 with tempo. Yeah, I don't like the tempo move. Okay, I guess. Okay, I am going to go back. And then if I have time, double up on the f file. But he's going to take, and then he's going to play knight e5. And I'll go queen e2, and we'll play it from there. Okay. Still, I think white is a little bit better. Down a minute on the clock, not the worst, not the best. I better be careful not to forget about this knight is defended by my bishop. So let's not move the bishop. I've got queen h5 threats now. If h6, I might have, I guess that's not the best. Yeah, that knight needs to go. Okay, he's scared of queen h5 though. Can't say I don't blame him. I think I'm just going to offer a knight trade. This is another option, knight h3. But I'm going to offer a knight trade and see what he thinks about that. Queen f6, bishop g5. He could just tuck the queen back. That's probably fine to play queen f6. Or, you know, bishop g7. Damn. His queen's almost overloaded. I've got this square. Okay, I think I might go rook cd. Oh, the problem with that is then he can take, but I could take with the rook. What if I took and then bishop takes and then bishop f4? I'm actually going to do that. Then he brings the bishop back, but then at least I got some pressure on here. Then I can bring this back after. Yeah, so bishop g7, then I might play rook fd1. But yeah, he entangled there pretty well. After knight g5, I thought I was a fair bit better. And maybe I was. My continuation may not have been great. I'm going to check out the chat. Everybody's gone, I think. Either everybody's gone or the chat participant list is not accurate in my software. Okay, I'm down a minute on the clock. Still haven't won a game in ages. Seems like a week since I won a game. Chess is hard. He's in a bit of a think here. Yeah, and I'm going to try to pick up the pace. Maybe I can even get an edge on the clock. So I don't know what he's thinking about. Maybe rook f8. Oh. Okay, can't I just play rook f? Do you want? Oh, he wants to go for that. Okay, we'll try it. We'll see about this. So yeah, so he goes for e5, and I do think. Oh, I see his trickery. Yeah, he wants this, and he's going to take here, and then win the e5 pawn. I just want to see, can I out-trick him in his own game? I might be able to. I could take here, but then that one's falling. Probably I shouldn't do that. Let's just, okay, so let's tuck this back. Could also go to, maybe I'll go here actually. I kind of like that idea, except there's queen h4. Okay, we'll play this. Yeah. So then maybe like b3 or knight d5 or both. So there's b3. Whoa, crap. My Google chat just talked to me. Thought I prompted it. Let me turn that on. Okay, what did he do? Rook f8. Okay, yeah. I got to play quicker here. So take with a c pawn probably. Otherwise, he's got a passer, and I don't really want to deal with the passer. Okay. So I guess his bishop is better, maybe. Okay. We could go to one of these squares. Not sure which one I would prefer. Okay, we'll do this one. Seems safe. Actually, I could take with a queen too, but I don't really want his queen coming in after. It seems kind of dangerous because, yeah, I think my queen has to keep an eye on this. I could go here, but then he still doubles up anyway. Either way, he's doubling up. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Time to... Oh, crap. I can't even create Luft. Comes to here. Could also go this way. Wait, if he goes... What if he goes here? Okay, let's try this. Minute 30. This is... I'll pre-move this. Wow, he really turned the tables. I had a crushing position. Well, not crushing. I had a good position. And he turned the tables on me. As everybody does. Yeah, rough couple weeks for me. Just can't win a game. Always in time trouble. Rough. Chess is hard, man. After this game, I will analyze all the games that I just played. The 4 games I just played. Okay. First, let's just create some Luft. Oh God, a minute 22. How did I waste time there on that? What did I spend there? 10 seconds? More? I can't afford to do that. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm so scared to move quicker because I'm so scared of blundering. I'm old and I miss stuff. I think this seems decent. Yeah, I'm just so terrified of blundering. Then rook c1 or rook f1 after. Maybe rook c1. In fact, rook c2. No, rook c2. I take the queen. Should be okay. Okay, I can offer this queen trade. Let's do that to start. It might not be good, but I don't have time to think. Same colored bishops. That could be dangerous for him now. I'm gonna go here. That might have been a mistake for him. That might have been a mistake. He might have to go to d7. e7. And then could I go here? Takes check? No. Okay, so he has to go to e7. What do I do? This bishop needs to move. I could go to h6. So h6. Am I threatening? No, I'm not threatening queen. Am I threatening queen f8? No. I'm not. But he can't do anything. So I can maybe just move my king. But he does get active, but he can't really do anything with it. Hello, Labib. Actually, okay, this might be suicidal, But my plan is I want h4 and then I want to put the bishop here. I want the bishop here. Although, yeah, he could go rook f8, but then I trade. Okay, 40. I'm actually ahead on the clock now. Ooh. Okay. Oh, he wants in this. So let's stop queen h3. Oh, I had mate. Crap. I had mate. Time pressure. Time pressure got the better of me. But yeah, I've got him on the ropes. Okay, let's just move here. Hopefully he makes... I'm just going to try to flag him at this point. Okay, check. I've got this. Ooh, no. Oh, but he'll get a2, but I'm trying to flag at this point. Yeah, just trying to flag at this point. I'm threatening mate again too. He's got to bring the rook back. Okay. Just go here. Active king. He's going to flag here and then just make a move. Oh, finally won a game. Ugh. I missed mate a couple moves ago. I don't like that. But finally won a game. Been 10 years since I won a game. Yeah, hello Labib. Labiber. Ooh, rough stuff. Okay, I'm going to analyze those games as I said now. So this was it this game that was interesting? Oh yeah, so this opening, is this the opening that is, there's a short name for it. It's like a female goddess, the Godiva. Is this the Godiva? This might be the Godiva variation, which is a little, it's slightly tricky. Yeah, I think knight b3 is correct. I was contemplating bishop e3 because I thought there might be some trap here. Yeah, like if like then maybe I don't think it's this line, but then they go like knight b5. There's like some trickery there, but yeah, like bishop e3, queen b2. Yeah, maybe not here. So I just went knight b3. Sorry, I'm getting tired. a6. I'm not sure if a6 is right. That doesn't seem right. I decided to go for some Roxy bind. I could have just played knight c3 as well. Yeah, try to improve the knight because it doesn't seem like it belongs on b3 anymore. Maybe I could have considered knight d3 as well, but then I think his pawns are centralizing. I like how I played all of this. This felt really good. I did miss knight c5 though. But still this seemed kind of nice for white. And then suddenly my attack kind of diminished here. I was looking at like rook f8. Because if he takes with the rook, then I have knight e6 and I'm winning a pawn. I should be winning a pawn. And so if king f8, I have knight h7, but I'm getting a pawn and bishop for the rook, but I am hurting his king side. But I don't know, it seems speculative, so I didn't go for it. So I just brought the knight back. This is probably pretty equal. Then he started to put a little pressure on me. Probably I didn't play this perfectly accurately. But yeah, then rook f1 is we push back. Yeah, preparing h4, which I did play. Here I missed the mate in 2. He sees the mate in 2. I'm just now I'm just trying to flag him at this point. You know what? I could have tried for the mate in 2 again. I could have played bishop g5, and then I think then he has 2 squares. He has to either go to g7. Which is probably fine for him, or e8, which is also probably fine for him. So I think he's probably fine here. Although I am threatening to push the pawns further. And then, yeah, I just flag him at the end here. Now, if I didn't flag him, this is probably winning still, because I'm going to grab the e6 pawn. Well, I guess he's got bishop c5. But I'm still in the driver's seat. I could trade rooks. And he had to, and then he's got to stay on this pawn, and I can come here. I think I might be winning there. Not sure, but I'm definitely have the advantage. Okay, let's look at that with the engine to verify my thoughts. Oh, some surprising evals at the end of this. I was losing on a couple moves. Whoa. I mean, it didn't matter because he had 1 second left, but I missed some stuff here at the end. Ooh, yeah, I'm really starting to get tired. Okay, so starting from the beginning again, this time with the engine. Is it the Godiva? It is the Godiva variation. So I haven't seen this in a long time. Yeah, knight b3 is the main line. I guess a6 is, yeah, it's not very popular. Okay. So I played the Maroczy bind. Oh, this is not the master's database. Let's put that on. Okay. Which is fine. Knight c3 was also fine. This was all fine, so there's no need to look at it in detail right now. I played knight d2. I wanted to improve the knight. Computers is suggesting queen f3, which for some reason I didn't consider at all. But it does look good to me. Or queen e1. a3, just stopping knight b3, I think. Rook f3, preparing a rook left. It wants to go out and attack. Yeah, it actually wants to go to h3 even. So if black made some slow move like rook b8 and then rook a8, yeah, it's ready to start attacking here on the king side. e5, and then we're threatening to take on h7. Like I gave white a bunch of free moves, but that's the idea. And queen f3. I guess part of it is just to get the queen off the back rank, so might as well put it on a more active square. There's also queen g3. Then it's suggesting bishop b1, which I think it just wants to open up the d file for the rook, if I had to guess. Yeah, same idea, rook c d1, and then e5. Again, it was e5, same idea. No, it's a bit different here, the idea of it. Oh, no, there's a similar idea. He can't take because we have bishop h7. Trading a rook, bishop, and pawn for a queen. I think that's the idea anyways. Yeah, there's also f takes f. Oh, first we can get back the pawn and then do that. Yeah, so I could have been more aggressive there than knight d2. Um, it didn't love f5. It wants to reroute the queen. It's saying that there is actually not anything we can be doing here. So that's, yeah, it really wants to attack on the king side. So I had my priorities wrong there. And then this was all relatively fine. I want to take a look at this a little bit. So yeah, I went knight f3, which is okay. I guess bishop f4 was strong too. I didn't consider that, but it does look good. And it didn't mind this. But yeah, I thought that was speculative, so I didn't want to go for it. Yeah, but I didn't see the bishop f4 idea. And if bishop g7, it would have, it's similar to what happened in the game, actually. Okay. Yeah, that just kind of transposes. And bishop f4 is the best move. Okay, that's good. Yeah, so this was all relatively fine. I'm down to 3 minutes. It didn't love rook c4. It does prefer to trade or put on c6. Yeah, I don't know. This felt like an overextended pawn. Apparently, okay, first of all, I missed queen a6, but queen c4 is just winning. Why? I guess queen e6 and then c7. I guess that's all just too strong. Slightly surprising. Actually, what if we brought the queen back? Then bishop h4 and we win the rook if he takes. And if he doesn't take, then bishop f6 is a mate in 6. Okay, yeah, that's not all super obvious. But rook c6, yeah, rook c6 was better. Yeah, can't really blame me for this too much. There's also just queen e1, putting all the heavy pieces on the back rank. But it didn't love rook c4 because we do have this backwards pawn that we have to kind of look after. Okay, but you know, I'm down to 1.5 minutes at this point. Yeah, so down to 1.5 minutes. This was all fine, and then he blunders with this queen h4. Yeah, giving me the f-file. Bishop h6 was best. And yeah, g3 was good. So this was all good. And then yeah, I missed the mate in 2. And this is actually losing now. After rook c2. Oh yeah. Oh, I just missed rook c2. I thought I could just go king h1, but there's queen h3. So that would have been game over. I would have to give up the queen. That's resigns, basically, if he had played rook c2. Yeah, I played this pretty quick because I wanted to stop queen h3. I wasn't looking aggressively. I was looking defensively. So even if I didn't have the mate threat here, I could have played g4. Just blocking the queen, or else queen g2, and then he can't play rook c2. Okay, and then I blundered here again, but at this point my opponent had no time. But I guess better with g4 because we renew our threats. So yeah, the reason I didn't play that is because I thought he had rook c3. Yeah, so I'm surprised. I don't understand. Why can't he just play rook c3? Oh, wow. Because we just take and then there's still the mate threat. Wow, I missed that. I saw rook c3 and then I just immediately played queen g4. But yeah, I could have played g4 and then rook c3 I could have taken instead of have that mate threat. Okay, and then here, I brought in the king. I mean, my opponent had 4 seconds, 4.9 seconds here. But this is... actually losing. Oh yeah, I dropped the bishop after bishop e3. I didn't see that. So there was bishop e3 there. And here this is losing apparently because of bishop b6. I guess there's mate threats there. So yeah, but it didn't matter. There was no time here. Give me a second before I look at the other games. Okay, sorry. So the game before that, yeah, this was I think a fun game, even though it was a draw. So we had a closed Roy. I played a4 here. Probably it's not right because usually you don't really want to delay the bishop and knight development, but I think with knight bd2, I was scared of bishop f8 for some reason, but I guess I could have then played a4. Yeah, but a4 is probably okay. This is kind of a fun game and a very fun position. I liked white here. I think white, it feels like white's like +2, maybe +1.5, something like that. I liked my h4 push, h5, but then I just got in, I think I got into time trouble. Well, let me look at that on the thing. Yeah, well, I'm down 2 minutes on the clock. It's not terrible yet. This was kind of a fun game. I was thinking about taking on g6, and maybe I should have, but yeah, I completely missed. I completely missed queen d5, or sorry, knight d5. Just I missed that. So I guess maybe bishop c2 should have slowed down here. Yeah, bishop c2. I just missed that. Wait. Yeah. Unfortunately, I made like the one move I shouldn't have. Okay. Yeah, and then I had to. Yeah, that was kind of necessary. Things got very interesting here. Yeah, this I don't blame him for that. Yeah, I wasn't sure about this check. I when I played it, I didn't see that. For some reason, I thought that he would take with the king or the queen. I didn't see that the knight could take it and then in turn defend h7. Because if he takes with the queen or the king, I think I'm much better, probably winning. But yeah, I just didn't see. I didn't see that he just takes with the knight and then it defends h7. So in hindsight, well, it wouldn't really have changed much anyways, to be honest. Except I wouldn't have lost a pawn. Yeah, this was definitely interesting. Yeah, no, I guess I was winning. I just ran out of time. Yeah, just ran out of time. Now, was I too quick to do this? Probably not, because I only had 16 seconds. It would have been a draw. Like, there's no way I would have won in that amount of time. Here I had 13 seconds though, so if I could think faster, I could have won this, but yeah, I'm too slow. Yeah, I was just too slow here. But. Okay, so that was, I'll look at that with the engine now. Okay, whoops. Okay, So yeah, e takes d4 is not so popular. So the a4 computer's okay with it, but it's suggesting bishop d2, which seems like a strange move. Never mind that. Yeah, that went down. Computer doesn't really know. It just wants to go with the standard knight bd2. I could have played anything here. A4 was good too. Everything is fine. Here, knight bd2 is listed as an inaccuracy. Maybe it wasn't necessary to do that. If I had gone knight c3 and b4, apparently we can go knight e2, and then if knight e4, oh, it still works here. I'm surprised it works so late. Okay, so I could have done that. This was all fine. Yeah, and it liked my h4, and it liked h5. Oh wait, not here. H5. Yeah, so I like that I saw that. Queen d3. Yeah, so I should have just taken on g6. I got a little bit fancy here. Yeah, I just didn't see knight takes d5. And apparently, I thought this was had to be right, gf. But queen takes d6 was better, apparently. We are hitting his knight, so I guess it does make sense. Yeah, it's like this is a Zwischenzug, and this is like a super Zwischenzug. Because we can take here first, and then we can take the second Zwischenzug. Or, well, although there is knight g6, but that's still pretty weak for him. Yeah, and then we can play like rook d1 and stuff. Yeah, so queen d6 was better, but I don't have any time here. This was all good and fine. This was a blunder, queen c4. Because of d5, it allows d5. And the problem is what? What's the problem here? Knight g4. Knight g4, and he threatens mate. I have to give up the queen. If king g3, he can take on queen f2. So why can't he do that with what he played? Sorry, I mean, why does it have to be d5? How did that change things? Like, oh, well, he's in check for one thing. But what if he just moves out of check? What's the difference here? Yeah, so I couldn't take. Then I take the bishop. So okay, that's why. Wait. Yeah. No, I'm still confused. Sorry, let me look at that again. D5 is winning. But why is this not winning? Oh yeah, so yeah, so if I take the knight, I am losing. But here I can take the bishop. But if he plays d5, I have to move my queen. And if I don't take the knight, if I go like queen f1, I guess then there's knight e2. Okay, it's a little tricky, but yeah, he brought. I mean, this is the most natural move. I can't blame him. I'd probably play the same thing. Well, yeah, but it does drop the knight. Yeah, it's kind of tricky. Hard to play this with 3 minutes on the clock accurately. And then yeah, I played this all fine. Well, did I though? I guess I did. Here, even computer even likes how I. Actually, you know what's funny? Wait, that's not. Oh no, never mind. Table base is not complete. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's not complete. I think the 8 table base is actually complete, but I don't think Lichess has default 8 piece table base. Crap. In their system. But yeah, this was still fine, but I needed to be a bit more accurate here. Okay. And I have 2 other games to analyze, but I think I'm actually just going to do some puzzles for the remaining of this stream because I'm getting a little bit tired. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to update the stream title. Then I'm going to open up chess.com. And switch my scene. Okay. Okay, so it should load up now, but it didn't for some reason. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna minimize chat in case somebody joins and says something. I always do that when I do puzzles. Okay, white to move. If I get it correct, it'll be a new personal best for me on chess.com puzzles. And actually, I'm just going to double check because last time the A file was cut off, but it looks to be working. Okay, so white to move. Black has the bishop pair. We have the knight pair. So equal material, but black has a bishop pair. Okay. So what if we took the knight? Are there any immediate forks? I don't see a queen and king fork, but we are protecting the queen. So knight f4 looks like a good starting point because if he takes our queen, we take back with our knight, and that all seems good and dandy. If he takes on f4, that's what we need to calculate if we have any continuation there. We probably don't, but let's take a look because we do. I mean, like we have g3, for example. But worst case scenario, he goes back to f7, and I could win a pawn there. I don't know if that's good enough for the puzzle. Like I could then. Wait, no, I don't even win a pawn. So this does not, knight f4 doesn't seem to be, at least following up with g3 doesn't seem to be doing anything for us that I can see. Yeah, we might be able to pick up a pawn. But yeah, that seems a little bit light. What if we went queen g4 check, king h8? No, I mean that all just seems very. It just seems like maybe we win a pawn or something. I don't know if that's enough. It didn't seem major enough. I'd love to get the rook. I mean, we would love rook f1. That's the most realistic way of getting the rook into the game. So I'm trying to figure a way to make that happen. If I take the queen, he has to take with the rook. Okay, I just realized something. This bishop doesn't have a lot of squares to go to. So if I did trade queens, he can't take with the king because I just take the bishop. So rook f7 is forced. Then I could attack the bishop. In fact, I think just g3 there wins. I think that might be the solution. Yeah, this bishop has no, it's in danger. So queen f7, rook f7, g3. What can he do? If bishop e3, knight e3, he has no good follow-up. Like he could play bishop b5, but then I just move my other knight, and I seem to be fine there. I think that's the solution. I'm pretty sure. Queen f7, rook f7, g3. I'm going to play it. Yeah, and we just take the bishop. Nice. Opening up chat. That went well. Normally it takes me a long time to solve these. I did that in 4 minutes. For me, that's fast. Because often I'll spend 20 minutes, 30 minutes on these. So yeah, new personal best on chess.com puzzles. I'm actually just going to leave it there and enjoy that for a while, because I've been struggling so much in the actual games. Nice to set a personal best on something. So yeah, 3152, new personal best on chess.com puzzles. Yeah, okay, that's it. I'm probably going to edit this video and put it as a separate video on YouTube, just as to keep my record of documentation of my journey to improvement. Okay,